This is my response to the article I read on SportsIllustrated.com by a reporter reporting on the supposed firing of the legendary coach Bobby Bowden. FSU President T.K. Weatherall and Athletics Director Randy SPETMAN both met with the legendary coach himself earlier this week to talk about his options for the 2010 season. As we all know, Bobby Bowden did display and voiced that he wanted to come back for the 2010 season and coach the Seminoles for another year. Apparently, they were speaking with Bowden, and they basically said that this is your option or there is no other option. So basically, as in this article that I read, it stated that if you have a job A, which is the head coach of the Seminoles, and you love doing job A and want to keep being the coach of the Seminoles, but yet they offer you this and not option A, then you basically were fired. Bobby Bowden is probably, besides Joe Paterno, he is the second winningest coach in Division 1A football of all time. He is one of the greats in college football. We'll go down in history as probably one of the greatest besides Paterno. I'm sure there probably won't be anybody that'll catch up to these two anytime soon. During the release of Bobby Bowden, they sent two 21-year-olds from the football team to tell Bobby Bowden the news instead of doing it themselves, which pretty much makes them a coward, I would say. That's with a capital C, by the way. When Spetman was cornered in the elevator and asked why he didn't comment or say anything about it publicly, besides just saying that Bobby Bowden's not coming back, he had no reply. He just basically ran to the elevator and scrambled like a scalded dog being beat. They also called the office of Frank Murphy for answers to the questions, and he wouldn't return any phone calls. The secretary couldn't even come up with a good excuse to tell him why he wouldn't accept phone calls or any answers. Sounds like to me FSU's university has a little bit of a problem with their athletic director, their president, and everything else. They just didn't want to come out and publicly say exactly why they let Bobby Bowden go or why they didn't allow him to come back and coach the 2010 season. I think it's BS. I know everybody in Florida is not very happy about it right now. God knows if I was in Florida and was an FSU fan, I would be severely pissed off. But, who knows? Bobby Bowden might make an appearance sometime in 2010 doing something else. It is said that Bobby Bowden will continue to help with stuff with FSU. May not be on the sidelines coaching his players, which is probably his love and job ever to do and best thing he wanted to do. Bobby Bowden was quoted that he now has to go out and find a job. He hasn't had a job in 55 years. So anyway, this is my video calling Spetman and Weatherall down in FSU complete cowards for not answering questions in the media or giving an exact answer or any kind. Way to go, guys.